Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Fin Sports Podcast. I am your host, Rodrigo, and this is the daily Dolphins Daily Report. And today we continue on with our list of players. Today we're going to talk about one of my favorite guys, Jerome Baker. Bake, as we call him, is doing some rehab right now because he got hurt in that last game. But Uh, Jerome Baker missed a few games last year when he got tackled by Jones and in the Washington game. But let's talk about why I think we need to cut ties with Jerome Baker. First and foremost, Bake has got he's got a pretty he's had pretty good like career, but he's missing that star power. He's due to make $14 million this year, which is in the top 10 of linebackers. And there's a guy out there, Devin White from the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, who could possibly take less money to be the middle linebacker for the Dolphins. So if I had a choice and if I was Chris Greer, I would take Devin White and try to get him signed up for a 2, 3 year contract. And I'd rather cut my losses on Jerome Baker. As I predicted earlier last week, we already lost Xavier Howard. That's going to save us 25 million, and we already lost Agba. That's going to save 17 million. So we're on our way with this new with the new with the new salary cap. I feel like salary cap for next year is going to be pretty good. But let's take a look at Jerome Baker, what he did last year. Again, he missed quite a few games. He had 78 tackles, 51 solo, 27 assists, 1.5 sacks, 2 interceptions, and it's a good season. It's not all pro, and it's not going to get us to the next level. So I would just, for me, I like Jerome Baker. I think he's a good dude, but he is probably, if we're looking to win a championship, then we got to do this, right? So, needless to say, I hate to see him go, but sometimes we got to do what we got to do. And so, Jerome Baker um, will probably not be with us next season as part of the defense rebuild. And I don't know that he fits the mold of an Anthony Weber. He had Roquan Smith, bigger linebacker. I think Jerome Baker's probably on the smaller side. He does have speed, but like he doesn't have that what I would call like intangible reading of the plays and things of that nature. He's not that instinctive. So for that, I would say he's a great complimentary. But unless he restructures, there's really no reason why we shouldn't go out there and try to get somebody of the Devin White caliber. Um, and just looking at those free agents that are available. So again, Bake, sorry to see you go. Um, but we will hopefully restructure, save some money under the cap. We still got to get the Tua deal done. And just a quick update on the Tua deal. Tua is according to Chris Greer and Mike McDaniel, they're working on the deal right now, and hopefully the two camps can figure out a deal. Um, I'm estimating this is going to be a $200 million deal, probably 4 years with like maybe 150 million guaranteed for Tua. So he's going to make some bank here. And with the new way of the way they're going to calculate the cap, Tua will be probably most of that money will be from the bonus, so that we can keep the cap down and we can keep signing some other players that we need. So it's going to be an interesting off season. The draft is almost around the corner. Um, my number one player is Marvin Harrison Jr. Um, Obviously, we have two great wideouts, um, but there is nothing saying that I don't see the Dolphins moving up. I see them taking their 21st pick, and hopefully they address some of the needs. I would love for them to go on defense, but I also think we have some holes on the offensive line. I think everywhere else we're pretty stacked, and maybe we can get some free agents or some late draft picks for the offense. But the big news this week is that Tua's contract is being worked on for a long term deal. Let's see if they can get it done. Christian Wilkins, apparently they're going to let him try free agency. We'll see if we get him back if somebody doesn't give him a bunch of money. But that is the latest news on Dolphins Daily Report. Again, Jerome Baker, love to see you stay, but I do think that we will likely lose him. Um, and unfortunately, we will see you on the other side, Mr. Baker. Um, Again, if you like this kind of uh, commentary on the Dolphins, we really appreciate you guys. We've just reached 300 um, subs on the channel. Really appreciate everyone for watching, and hopefully, you guys have a great rest of your evening. And until next time, peace.